Welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be continuing on with our macOS development with AppKit tutorial series by taking a look at NSScrollView in AppKit. Excuse me. Now, what is NSScrollView? Well, an NSScrollView is a view in AppKit that allows us to have layouts that expand beyond the view's bounds and allows us to scroll down, up, left, or right through that content. So, for example, in Finder or Settings or stuff like that, you're able to scroll through Settings and you're able to scroll through settings and data and all that kind of stuff. And that's all done with a scroll view. So let's get started by actually creating a scroll view in Xcode. So in Xcode, I have a very simple application where we're going to have a scroll view with a stack inside of it. Our NS stack view is going to be at the very top of our view, and we're going to make it vertical and horizontal to demonstrate vertical and horizontal scrolling. But for now, let's go ahead and actually create our scroll view. So to do this, what we'll do is we'll say var sv for scroll view equals NSScrollView, like that. All right. Now let's kind of talk a little bit about the makeup of a scroll view because it's actually kind of important. So inside of a scroll view, we have NS scrollers, which are for the scroll bars of our scroll view. We have a document view, which is the view that our content is going to be within and what will be scrolled in the scroll view. And then inside of our document view is contained within an NS clipped view. We don't need to worry about that too much, but it's what clips the document view. All right, so we don't need to worry too much about the clip view unless we wanted to customize it with our own, but we're not going to do that. In most cases, you're not going to do that, but in some cases, you might need to. So let's go ahead now and go into our configure scroll view method. And inside of our configure scroll view method, we're going to first enable programmatic constraints. So SV translates auto resizing mask into constraints equals false, like that. SV dot, and then here we're going to specify the view we're going to specify our document view. And that will be our not our scroll view, it'll be our stack view, so we'll just say equals stack. All right. Then we need to tell our scroll view what direction it's going to scroll in, and that's done in the form of booleans. So in an NSScrollView, there are two booleans. There is one for has vertical scroller and has horizontal scroller. If if they're set to true, then the scroll view will allow you to scroll in that direction. If false, you won't be able to scroll in that direction. So to start off with, we're going to scroll in the horizontal direction. So we'll say SV has horizontal scroller is equal to true, and SV has vertical scroller is equal to false. Like that. And so now we need to actually add our scroll view to the view as a subview. So view, add subview, and we're going to say SV. Save that, and we should be good to go. The rest of the code here is simply just setting up a stack view with many views and setting up those views with a corner radius, a shadow, and a background color and all of that. So that's nothing too complicated. We also have constraints set up. Let's go ahead and take a look at those real quick. So if we go down here, the stack. So the leading anchor is equal to the document view's leading anchor. And the top anchor is equal to the view's top anchor. That's for the scroll view anyway. So the SV, the scroll view, will take up the entire window here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a top constraint for our stack as well. So we'll say stack dot top anchor dot constraint is equal to SV document view top anchor, and make sure we have a comma at the end of that. So now let's go ahead and try to run our code. Okay, we have a build failure somewhere. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the error list and see what we did wrong here. Okay. So I will do that there. All right. It looks like I just needed to force unwrap an optional there. All right, and you can see there is our stack of views. Now, I'm going to turn on my trackpad here. And if I can find my cursor, that would be amazing. Okay, where is my cursor? Okay, I think I found it. And we should be able to scroll horizontally through all of our views. All right. So that's our scroll view. in action in macOS. Now let's go ahead and change the orientation of this scroll view, or not, well, the scroll view and the stack view. So what I'll do, okay, we have multiple editors open again. Okay, there we go. So we should be all right now. What we want to do here is we want, instead of a horizontal scroller, we'll have that be false. And then for a vertical scroller, we'll set that to true. So has vertical scroller is now true, and has horizontal scroller is now false. Excuse me. Now, let's configure the stack here. And we want, instead of horizontal, we'll say vertical, like that. And now we can run this again. All right. And so here's our stack view now. If we scroll down and up, we can scroll through our stack. All right. So that is our scroll view in AppKit. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.